Hello, this is Golden Aura with another pick a card. We have bubble wands to choose from. We have three options. When you're ready, there are some timestamps below. Okay, let's get it. Alright, so pile one, if you have chosen the green, this pastel green bubble wand, this message is for you. We're going to talk about Um, I'm laughing because I'm already getting messages. Okay. How does your coworkers view you? Some of you guys can be like a health. You very focused on your health. Okay, like people tend to look at what you eat for lunch. If you tend to make your own lunch, even if you buy your lunch, you tend to kind of have like your qualms, like you don't drink milk, you don't eat certain foods. You could have a seafood allergy, so people at your work tends to know that you could have a seafood allergy, or you tend to be quite particular on how you eat. You might have like health conditions that will restrict you from eating certain things, or it's just I don't know why, but this is very known at your job about you. Or you could have a certain religion or spiritual practices that will prevent you to eat certain things, okay? I don't know why that's coming up, but it is. Okay. How does and by the way, if you're here and you enjoy my content, go ahead and subscribe and let me know which pal that you have chosen and comment below. It's greatly appreciated. And like the video. Okay. How does Power One's coworkers view them? We have Liberator. Some of y'all could be kind of like protesters or advocates for other people. It's something about you that just seems very nice, innocent. People tend to kind of trust you compared to the other co-workers. I'm kind of getting that you could be at a workplace where people kind of like to start drama and you're not about that. This light is too bright. Hold on. And you're not about that, Pawon. So a lot of people kind of see you as drama free, okay? I heard hostile free. So you could have coworkers that is very hostile, aggressive, mean, inconsiderate, childlike, careless. To sum it up, very immature. Some of y'all could be working with very immature people. And it's interesting because I feel sorry for those who tend to be treated like they're the manager but don't get management paid, because you have coworkers that come to you for guidance. You have coworkers that come to you for like expertise, and like y'all have the same pay. Like y'all should be managers where y'all work at, just saying. Yeah, it says innocence, purity, redemption on this card. Okay? This is the divine child archetype. You're innocent. You just go to work and you mind your business. You're not trying to start drama. You're not trying to start shit. So coworkers tend to view you as like, wow, like out of all the drama queens in here, like Pound One is pretty not like that, basically. You tend to kind of separate yourself from the bullshit. You do. Like you stay in your own lane, basically. You go to work and mind your business. Period, Power One. Period. Okay. What else? A lot of you guys could be like, I'm trying to formulate the words for it, but you have a high appreciation for the arts and crafts. So when it comes to like decorating the office, you could be like hands down on decorating. You know, you could be the person behind the ideas of the office decor. You could be the type of person that will bring things from your home to decorate your office, so your office looks really nice and organized and pretty. You might have pretty artwork in the background, so when people kind of go into your office, like, oh wow, your office looks very nice, you know. And when it comes to other coworkers' offices, it's just all over the place and it's unorganized and they have boring ass white walls. But when it comes to your office, like, it's just beautiful, full of color. You might even have your own artwork hanging on the walls, okay? And people might think, oh wow, that's a pretty picture that's painted, and you be like, oh, that's my picture. I painted, I did it myself. So people are also surprised, okay, about the talents, the multi-talents that you have, okay? You're not, if you work a corporate job, there's something about you that's very artistic, okay? What else? What else? Pioneer, okay? Passion for doing and creating what is not been done before. Yeah, it's something about you, Pile 1. Can you see? It's so bright. It's something about you, Pile 1, that it's just, it screams, I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my cylinder missing. Pull up to the scene. Okay. I'm not a rapper or anything, but there's a song called I'm Different by 2 Chainz. And I used to blast that song all the time. Queen. Yeah, it's something about you that is so regal, so prestigious. You have a very prestigious way about yourself. No offense, but if the typical person that comes into your office, okay, y'all, I'm not trying to talk ish about your coworkers, but this is how I'm getting it. Some of y'all could be working with ghetto coworkers, okay? Like, they don't have no class, okay? They don't have no class whatsoever. And you tend to be the only one that exhibits prestigious or high class traits. And the reason why you tend to feel like a manager without pay is because you act like you have professional skill set. You have professional skill sets, okay? You tend to handle things that can be very stressful, you know, like you might have coworkers that will like talk shit about the client in front of the client. You be like, okay, that's not how you talk to a client. Like, y'all be like kind of like the mother, okay? The mother. Y'all could be put in like team lead, or it's something about you that just comes off as a very natural leader. Yeah, with this orphan card, you have a lot of people that come up to you like, mommy, 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 help me, mommy, I need help with this task, mommy, deadline is coming soon, I need your help, mommy. People tend to like gravitate to you for help, for guidance. You have a lot of people expect a lot from you. People expect a lot from you. Okay, and you're really good at like coming up with solutions to people's issues that they have created themselves at work. So like if a coworker has been procrastinating and like a deadline is coming soon, like they come to you like, oh my god, it's like, I need help, and then Power One, you come through and you save the day. So Power One, just be careful not to be an enabler for your other coworkers' lack of responsibility and time management, okay? Because you have like coworkers sitting on their ass, half-assing shit, and they expect you to fix it. So just kind of be careful. Yeah, people with this night card, people sometimes expect you to save them out of like some people expect you to save them out of a hole that they dig themselves. It's just so yeah, be careful with that tendency of saving someone that just they like I hate to say it, but sometimes you kind of have to let people know they if they're the ones that dig that hole, they're gonna have to climb out of it themselves because you have your own shit to do. You have your own responsibilities. So don't be trying to save other people, Power One, and neglecting your own responsibility and tasks at your job. Okay, like don't do that because if they're going down, Power One, you don't want to go down with them. Okay. Yeah, we have Father and Queen. Yeah, you have. I'm gonna say it. It's just funny because it came out of nowhere. I was not expecting this, but I'm getting a sense that there's a male coworker that likes you more than you know. Okay, I heard supervisor. So yeah, there's a male supervisor that has a crush on you. I'm hearing that this male supervisor is not really on your team. Like if you work in an organization that's in like multiple sites, multiple groups, or there's just different locations. I don't know. There's like a there's. I'm trying to explain the way I'm hearing it, but it's kind of like it's a supervisor, but they're not your. Thank you. It's not your direct supervisor. It's a supervisor, but it's not your direct supervisor that has a crush on you. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, with this vampire card, Power One, please, please, please be careful. Don't let your other coworkers drain your energy. Like you have some coworkers, Power One, that's definitely using your energy, your creativity to advance in their career. So really, really be careful of that, Power One. People know that you have the Midas touch, Power One. So it's like you have a lot of people coming to you like, hey, I need to. You have a lot of people who wants to just even pick your brain to come up with ideas, and then go to a supervisor and talk about is their idea when it was your idea in the first place, type of shit. So just yeah, be careful with people who trying to steal your ideals and everything. You have people at your job, man. You have a huge influence, whether you know it or not, on your other coworkers. Like when you show up to work with a certain hair color, and then next thing you know, like you have 2 or 3 people showing up to work with the same hair color. You get your nails done a certain way, and next thing you know, you got 2 people with the same similar style to other nails that you had. So not only do people want to copy your style, but just kind of be careful with people who wants to copy your ideals and just your energy. Like if like if you're around someone that's kind of like a vampire, after you talk to them, after you be around, you just be tired. After you hang out with them for an hour or two, just talking, you'd be like, oh, it's them. It's your coworker, okay? Yeah, it says makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Yeah, so and honestly, y'all, I'm starting to kind of like I tend to be kind of like a conduit of some sort. The best way to explain it, I'm starting to feel what it's like for you to be drained where you're at. So really assess and ask yourself what is draining you. Yeah, as soon as I talked about it, sometimes spirit will let me feel something until I address it, and then it goes away. So when I said that, lets me know that I'm not just talking on my ass. This is true. So there, I can feel someone in Power One's life force being drained. Either it's by a coworker, either it's by a supervisor. And the thing is, you might ask yourself, well, how do I protect my energy if I have to work with them every single day? Limit your time and create distance with this person. You don't have to talk to this person for an hour. Give them 10 minutes. You can, if they can't say everything they want to say in 10 minutes, you might have to say, hey, we need to kind of like get back to that topic later because I have A, B, and C, D, and 3 to do, and this is due in 2 hours, so I need my time to really get this done. Just really be more limited with your time. Some of y'all don't have a stopping point on how much time people get out of you. Pile one. I mean, you have so many hours in a workday. I mean, you can't just be talking to your other coworkers save their ass all the fucking time. You know, you got your own goals, your own tasks to handle. So yeah, that's kind of your energy at your job and how people see you. They see you someone with a Midas touch. They see you someone who's just of a great example, someone who has great influence, someone that can handle stressful situations. You tend to come up with amazing solutions to any issue that comes up at your job. And you do have a supervisor, not a direct supervisor. It could be, but that's not what I'm getting, that has a crush on you, okay? Alright guys, that's it. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, especially if you're new here, subscribe. And thank you to anyone that has been supporting this channel. I love you guys. See you next time. Goodbye. Later. Hello, pal 2. This is your pal. So we're going to get into it. So this is the one that you choose. I love the color yellow. I mean, look at that color. Look at it. Look at it. Okay, so before we get into it, guys, go ahead and subscribe if you're new here. Welcome. Like the video. Comment below. Let me know what you think. Any thoughts that you may have. Did anything resonate? And let's get into it. You tend to be like this happy-go-lucky, nothing can go wrong type of person, or you just tend to be very optimistic, or it takes a lot for you to be pissed off, okay? Nothing can't really get under your skin, pal 2, or at least you try not to. Yeah, let's go with this. I'm going to switch the deck from pile 1, okay? Or maybe I can just kind of crisscross. Have you ever heard a song called Crisscross by Criss Cross, I want to say? It's a 90s song. I don't know why, but that's playing in my head. So maybe y'all love like 90s music. Y'all might be the type of person who is like the DJ of the office. Like you might be the person who likes to blast music on your computer, on your phone while you're working, so people can definitely hear the music that you're playing from your office. You might have people who compliment the music that you play. I'm hearing jazz, so some of y'all can play jazz or opera. Y'all might have a very versatile music playlist, okay? So your coworkers think that you have really good taste in music, okay? Or at least the music that you listen to. Some of y'all might be like musical artists, singer, rapper, songwriter. Y'all might be someone who tends to promote your music at your job. Or maybe it is your job to be a singer. I don't know. Maybe you guys have like y'all can be like a DJ or something about music. Okay, that's really coming up here. Some of y'all, your coworkers, some of y'all might like play too small for yourself. Like y'all are too talented to be acting like you ain't the shit, you know? So your coworkers be like, okay, pal 2, stop being so humble. Like, you have coworkers that think that you are too humble, okay? You're too humble. You need to own your shit, I heard. Own your shit, like, own your greatness. Like, they see your greatness, but your coworkers around you are wondering, okay, well, do you see your greatness, though? Do you see how great you are? No rain today. Yeah, y'all tend to be very like, I'm so happy. No one can piss me off. Oh, I love you guys. Like, you're just so lovey-dovey with people. Like, you make people feel welcome and loved. And that's why your coworkers see you like so like, wow, Pop 2 is amazing. But sometimes y'all might not give like the same grace and love that you give to other people. Like, you have coworkers who wonder, okay, do you give yourself that same love to you? You know? Huh. So your coworkers can possibly witness your insecurities, okay? Listen. You can be a very good listener. There's something about you that's just so healing. Some of y'all's office decor could be like plants. You could have plants all over your office, or I'm seeing your coworkers witnessing you talking to your plants in the morning. You're just like, you just, Pal too, you're just like walking sunshine. You just make people smile, okay? You just, people love your energy a whole lot. A whole lot. People love when you walk in the office. And people miss you when you're gone. So if you take when you take sick leave, people feel your presence being absent. Like, where is Pal 2? Like, hell no. Like, where is she at? Where is he at? People love your energy. Your energy is very healing, Pal 2. Your energy is like radiant. It's like the sun. And people love to bask in it throughout the whole workday. They just, people love to kind of come to your office as refuge. So you have coworkers that might like to just call you and just vent to you, or just walk in your office and tell you, you're like you're the therapist. You could be a therapist, or like you just tend to be like a natural therapist at your job. People love talking to you just about anything and everything. And they feel heard. You make your coworkers feel heard and listened to. You might even have coworkers that even witness you talking to customers, and your customers is treating your phone line like it's a confession line. You know, so you know how to make people be vulnerable around you. How to you tend to come off as very trustworthy. Okay. Cherry amor, you're the one that I adore. La la la. Let me stop singing. La 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 la. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me? Wow. This is deep, Pal 2. Let me take a deep breath on this one. I want to close my eyes so I can concentrate, so don't judge me. Okay? Don't judge me. Pal 2, sometimes you feel like no one listens to you. You are a good listener, but you kind of wonder if that is reciprocated sometimes. It's like a lot of people are so engrossed in their own bullshit, what they got going on in day-to-day, what's going on with their partnerships, what's going on in their own individual lives, that people tend to forget how you're doing today. People don't really ask you that. You ask a lot of people. You ask a lot of your coworkers, how you doing? How's life? How's your daughter? How's your husband? How's your wife? How's school going? You tend to ask what therapists tend to ask people, like how they're doing overall. But people kind of fail to ask you that. And I think, Pal 2, people don't really realize the things that you go through, the things that you suffer from, the things that you have overcome, the things that still haunt you. But you tend to hide it with a smile, with this radiance that you just naturally bring. People don't understand, but that behind all that radiance, you still have hurt, you still have pain, you still have worry, you still have concerns. People don't see the hurt that you could be going through, have went through, you know, and you tend to handle your own problems very well, Pal 2. So it's not like you're weak or anything. It's just people don't realize, like, even though they have their own problems, you got your own problems too that you're dealing with. Okay, so a lot of, like, you have coworkers that kind of know that you kind of have a chip on your shoulder, but that's like the tip of the iceberg. People don't know how deep things have been for you. Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes because it was just so deep. Like, I need to close my eyes for this one. I need to close my eyes for this. Thank you. People just don't know what you've been through, man. You don't look like what you've been through. If you were to have the floor at your job and tell people all that you've been through, they wouldn't even believe it because you don't even look like it. You don't even act like it. You know, if the same people would have went through all the shit that you have been with, they would have been bitter and mean and angry, but not you, pal, too. You've been through things that have scared you, but you probably went through health scares. You probably went through spiritual warfare, and people would have never known. Because I heard because you stay prayed up. That's your secret. It's your relationship with the Maker. It's your relationship with God. Woo! That's powerful right there. That's powerful. Anything else? It's something about you, pal, too, that needs to blossom. Like, there's something about you that hasn't really been explored or I don't know. You think that you are shining enough that there's more radiance where that comes from. Like, what's missing, God? What's missing? I heard what is missing, pal, too, is you recognizing your value. Like, if you understood how valuable you are, you will accomplish a whole lot more than you know. It's like, so what's holding them back from seeing their own value? I heard it's your mistakes. So sometimes when we oh wow, this is deep. Excuse me, y'all. You know, it's interesting because the stuff that I'm telling you now, it's like we kind of going off topic because this topic is about what do your coworkers think of you, but this is stuff that your coworkers don't even know that we're talking about. Maybe they might know a snippet of it, but they don't know the whole details or the whole story. Sometimes when people make mistakes, pal, too, they can be so hard on themselves that they forget the wins, all the things that they have achieved just by this one mistake. I remember, like, yesterday or two days ago, I was looking at my resume. I was like, wow, I have achieved a whole lot. I've achieved so much. And I was so focused on trying to achieve this one goal, I forgot about the other shit that I have achieved before. Just because you have failed doesn't mean that you are a failure overall. Your failures do not make you. Your failures do not make who you are overall. They don't. And it's kind of weird why we would do that to ourselves sometimes. You know, when people start to think that they are a failure because they failed. Failure is part of human nature. That's why we call it human error. When a human makes a mistake, it's part of the human process. We make mistakes to learn. We make mistakes to learn to do better so we can win the next time. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. You know? And maybe it's a position that you didn't get. Maybe you kind of fall short on a goal. You know, maybe you could have had a slight slip up, not a fall, but a slight slip up, and you could be viewing it as a fall from grace, when really you are grace. You are grace, okay, overall, meaning that you are that achiever. Even people who are high achievers fail at times. So don't let a failure make you look down at yourself. When you understand how valuable you are, you might attract better opportunities for yourself. Okay? You could be attracting way better opportunities when you start to realize you deserve to receive your desires. They will come. You know, it's just patience. It's about patience, about when you're able to receive them. Okay? How to? Wow. That was deep, bro. That was deep. I enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for letting me do a pick a card reading for you. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and just thank you so much for everyone that has supported this channel thus far. I deeply and greatly appreciate it. Go ahead and comment below what you think about the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, hello, hello. How 3. I don't know what was that. Pal 3. Let's get into your pal, okay? You chose the blue one, okay? So basically, before we get into it, subscribe, like, and share and comment, all that. You know, just let me know that you were here and that you have chosen this pal. And y'all, I just want to say thank you to every single one that has supported this channel. And let's get into it, okay? Pal 3, a lot of people feel like you don't really fuck with no one at your job. You just show up and do your work. You probably you tend to have like no new friends policy. Like I don't befriend people that I work with. I just get my money and go home. So you're not really want to tolerate your coworkers, or you feel like you have to tolerate your coworkers just to get through the day. You know what I mean? You're not really trying to befriend no one, or it seems like that's who you are. It seems like you don't give a damn about your other co-workers, Pal 3. I don't know why this is funny. I'm not laughing at you, Pal 3, but like that's real. Like you're not trying to be no one's friend. You're just here to get your money, pay your bills, and that's it. You know, her work is not for play. I don't know why I heard that, but yeah. Or you know not to trust your other coworkers. Okay, something about you that just like. You feel like you cannot trust your coworkers. Okay? So let's get into Pal 3. I don't know why I want to do that, but that was so fun. You guys might like kind of be bored of your job, or you kind of like, I don't know, it's like to you it's just a job. Like it doesn't really excite you, you know. It's like you do your job, but it's like, do you see working here for the rest of your life? Probably not. You know what I mean? So a lot of people might be thinking like, oh, wow, Pal 3 might not be here long because it just seems like they don't really give a fuck or something. I don't know. Maybe you could be at your wit's end at your job. Maybe you don't really like your job. Maybe you don't really care for it. It just bores you out. Like a lot of people just think like you just don't care too much for it. Okay, let's see what the cards say. Okay. It's like as soon as you clock out, you like to go out and have fun. So it's like people might think you're boring at your job, but you're really not. Okay. You just take your job very seriously, whether you like your job or not. You're serious on your task and making sure it's done. So you're seen as responsible, but people kind of wonder how long are you really going to be at this job, because it just seems like you rather do other shit, you know? Just being honest, that's what I'm getting. We have the Knight of Swords. You hold on. This pal is it's hilarious, y'all, cause like that's what are you, a Scorpio? Like, are you a fixed sign? Who are you? Like, are you a Taurus? Are you a Scorpio? I've met Capricorns that's kind of like this too. Like, y'all just ain't trying to be friends with none of these bitches. Like, you just want to do your job and go home. And I just keep getting that message, like, reiterating like itself. Like, I just here to work. I'm just here to. I'm not trying to hang out with you. I'm just trying to work. Like, you tend to like speak very affirmative. Like, you're firm in speech. You tend to kind of have like this King of Swords about you. Like, your words can cut a little bit, Power 3. You're not for sensitive ears. Power 3, you could be honestly the type of person that cusses at your job. Or if you don't cuss at your job, you tend to kind of give harsh, well, you might not intend to give harsh criticism, but people at your job might take it as such, because it's like you don't tend to sugarcoat. Yeah, you don't sugarcoat at your job. I'm getting, for some of y'all though, y'all have a soft spot for certain people. Like, you might be very kind to your clients or customers, but you don't give two fucks about your coworkers, or maybe vice versa. I don't know. It's like there's several people that you're really soft and kind with, and then there's some people that just, I don't know, are very intimidated by you. Okay, or people might not realize, y'all, if this is not you, like if you're the type of person that's just, you just keep to yourself, you intimidate people, and people might think you're mean when you are really nice. Or like, even though you are nice, you tend to speak your truth and say what you mean and mean what you say, and some people might take it the wrong way. So I think, Power 3, some people might have gotten you wrong as like the mean bitch of the office. Like, you're just a mean person at your job, when in reality you just take your stuff seriously, and you don't have time for play. You're not trying to play around. Like, this is a job. So you might have like, you might be working with younger individuals, younger people who has to play and make jokes, and you're like, I'm just trying to work. Get out my face with these jokes. Get out my face with all this play shit. I'm trying to work, man. I'm just trying to work. But if people knew who you were outside of your job, you're just as fun as your coworkers are trying to be at their job. You just know how to separate work and play. You know how to separate that. And you could be working with coworkers who don't know the difference, okay? Yeah. You might tend to some people might also see as competition for one, but I don't know, like, I'm getting like a work conflict. Like, you might tend to butt heads with other coworkers, okay? I just heard someone say, I don't want to work in this ghetto establishment anyway. So some of y'all might see your job as beneath you, okay? And it kind of comes off as some people might think you're better than, some people think that you think you're better than everyone else, and it's not like you don't, I don't think you guys think you're better than the other people that you're working with, but I think you think you're better than the job that you have. Like, you want so much more for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, you want higher pay, you want better benefits, you want better for yourself. And I don't know. I think a lot of you guys think that you have more talented skill sets that's just not being fully used at your job. You know what I mean? Like, for a time, I was working at retail, but like, I'm more talented at retail. I knew it, you know, and for a short period of my time I was there, I wasn't trying to make any friends. It was just to pay the fucking bills. I didn't give two shits about my coworkers, no offense. So I'm laughing because I resonate. And I'm a Scorpio. Like, when it comes to us Scorpios, we're about our money, man. We don't play about our money. We tend to forget about friendships and all just for the love of money. And sometimes we have to be kind of watchful about that tendency, okay? Scorpio, if you're a Scorpio watching. But I think you're real. You're really honest. You're just real, and sometimes you just kind of come off as too real. You know what I mean? Like to other people, if that makes sense. You're honest. You're truthful. Maybe a little bit too honest to some people. The Sun. Yeah, you're not trying to like. I don't know. Like a lot of people sometimes, like they go to their job trying to convince their coworkers to like them. You're not. That's not you, pal. Three. You don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. That's what the Sun card in reverse is kind of giving me. You're and you might kind of come off as pessimistic. You're not that. You just call things out for how and what it is, and you have like coworkers who wants to kind of like turn a blind eye to certain things that needs to be fixed or done. So people might view you as like the complaining, nagging person, negative Nancy, but you're not negative Nancy. You just know like, hey, there's certain things that we need to tackle. There's certain things that we need to, I don't know. You might have some lazy or kind of like, they're projecting. They're projecting because these people that think that you don't care about your job, they don't care about their job. Okay? They don't care about their job. They really don't care. Their coworkers. Some, some do, some don't. But the ones that view you as someone who doesn't give a fuck about their job, they really don't. Yeah. So, pal, yeah, this giving me like working at a job that's just so beneath you, pal 3. But you feel like you have to work this job to pay the bills or something like that, pal 3. Some of your coworkers, man, even your employer has a weak ass mindset. Like the way they think, the way they talk is just, That has to be draining if this fits, if this resonates with you, pal 3. Say what resonates, leave what doesn't. Like not everything on this reading is supposed to resonate with you. Like this is a general reading and multiple people are going to watch this, so just FYI. We have 3 of Cups. Yeah, you're not trying to click up with people at your job. No, that's not what you're no, that's not what you're doing. Yeah. It's like you have people that's trying to like, I don't know, like the best way that I can describe it is like your job might be the type of people who love to like romanticize each other. Like they like to buy each other gifts and celebrate each other's birthdays and share pictures about their daughters and their pets and stuff. But you're not all about that. You're not really a cookie cutter, a coworker. You're the type of person that will roll up your sleeves, get to work, get it done, and go home. You're not one trying to share your personal life. You tend to keep your personal life and work life pretty separate. And you tend to see your other coworkers that kind of like bring their personal issues at their job. Okay? And you might kind of frown upon that. And it's interesting, pal 3 with this 6 of Wands here. I'm going to close my eyes so I can really kind of get all the details I'm getting here. So, hey, don't judge me. Just, it helps me. Don't worry about it. It helps me out, okay? It's interesting because you might be judged for someone who's not really the most friendly coworker, but you tend to be the most achieving coworker, though. You tend to outdo every single one at your office. And that's why your boss or your employer keeps you, because you tend to meet every single goal. Like, yeah, let them talk shit about you, pal 3. Let them say that you're not trying to be a part of the organization. You're well part of the organization. You're just not trying to be fake towards other people. Yeah, you don't want to kiss other people's ass and act like someone that you're not. You are yourself, and you're going to be yourself. Period. And that's why you're winning. Like it's like there's certain people at your job, pal 3, that their focus is off, their priorities is off, and they wonder why they can't meet the organization's goals. they don't have the focus like you do, Pal 3. And they see it, but they kind of view it in a very negative way. Like, all you care about is work and you don't try to hang out with us. So what, says Pal 3? I'm trying to get shit done, you know? So it's like, you just have a person that think that you can't hang. Like, you can't hang out, you know? Like you don't care to hang out. Or you might have coworkers who up to, like, go out to the bar and get drinks after work. Or, you know, do outside of the job activities and bonding activities and shit that you might not really give two fucks about. Because I heard that you can peep out people who are fake just like a speed of light. In seconds, you're like, okay, that person's fake. I can't be around that. I heard a lot of people, you can sniff when people are fake towards you. You can smell bullshit from a mile away, Pal 3. Okay, these are the last two cards, and I'm about to be done. Pal 3, do not sleep on yourself. If you feel like your job is beneath you, seek out, jobs that really do let you exhibit all your skills and talent that will advance you in life. So if it means seeking out another job, if it means setting your own business, go ahead and do that. You know what's best for you, Pal 3. I don't have to tell you that. We have King of Swords in the reverse. Okay. I don't think a lot of people can handle alphas. Pal 3, you kind of give me a natural alpha. You're an alpha. You're not a beta. You're not a sigma. You're an alpha. Okay? And a lot of people, they don't know how to handle a lion. They don't know how to handle. Okay? They don't know how to handle big game. You're a big game. Okay? Period. Alright? Explore other options, Pal 3. Don't just settle at a job that's just have you roll your eyes all the time, like, oh, this bullshit again. Like, please, Pal 3, do something that makes you happy and that will also make you money at the same time. Like, you making money, but are you happy where you are, Pal 3? Be real with yourself, Pal 3, because I don't see it. Somebody let me know if I'm wrong. But hey, so these are the last two cards with the King of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Cups upright. Like I said, you are an alpha and people don't know how to deal with that. And it is what it is. It is what it is. So, Pal 3, I really hope you like this reading. Let me know what you think. Just thank you so much to every single one that just has been supporting my channel. Y'all the real ones. Y'all the real ones. Not just thank you. And like the video, and I see you next time. Bye.